I'd walked up to this house many times in the 2 years since she'd been a green bean. That's what we call our classroom family. So we knock on this door and we're greeted by this mother. She greets us and welcomes us into her home and thanks us for coming to spend this time to talk about her beautiful daughter. I love home visits because I love understanding my students' families. So as we sit back on the couch and I'm bouncing this little baby on my lap and mom is talking with a translator with me and she begins to tell us a little bit about the complexity of their family. I too come from a family that is very large and full of passion, but I come from a family full of addiction as well. And with that, my family couldn't always provide predictability. But school, however, quickly became my solace. When my home could not provide me the comfort and security I needed, my school could embrace me in a warmth of security, routines, structure that I could not always get from my family. And for that reason, it sparked a fire in me to become an educator at a very young age. And I knew that I wanted to be that person for my families and for my students. And so I have spent many hours making phone calls, buying and donating clothes and food to families who don't have it. I've held weeping mothers and their children in my arms. I have translated documents in different languages, and I have exhausted myself with worry on the weekends. Are they safe? Will they be scared? Will they be okay? And we start to talk about kindergarten, which is scary for them. Will she be ready? But thanks to home visits, we created a relationship that transcended the walls of a classroom or a school building. And love. Never forget that you need a lot of love. Empathy can be uncomfortable as much as you want to understand what goes on in the lives of our students. And as she pours out her biggest burdens and challenges in life, she knows that she will be met with support, grace, and love. Her biggest concern is for her daughter. Tears in the eyes of 4 women that morning. Myself, my co-teacher, a translator, and a mother. Tears because we knew that this child's voice will be heard and understood. But if for that moment we knew that not only will these girls survive, they will thrive. And what your students and your families need more than a report or a resource article is for someone to listen and someone to care.